Hey everybody, it's tequila time, take two. Recorded this video yesterday evening. It was kind of late. Was trying to record this video, and somewhere in the middle, no mic on. So it's like, it's already late. I'm just gonna do it again. So you won't know any difference because you didn't see this shirt because I done erased all of that. So anyway, what we were doing is Primo. I picked these up. I picked these up at Party Time Liquor in Olathe. And here's the high proof Blanco at 100 proof. And I have the Reposado here at 40 proof. Look at the color on that. That's nice stuff. Got to meet Pedro Camarena, the owner of this brand and pretty much the master distiller for it. He was got to meet him at a bottle share at CJ Agave's house a couple of weeks ago, and got to taste some of his tequila. I've seen it. I had just not purchased it. Didn't know who it was made by at the time. And when you go, ooh, look, there's something new. And then you go, oh, there's something I want. So it's been a bit, but I did break down and get these two. I wanted the high proof Blanco. It's just me. I wanted to taste it at its undiluted form. I've had all three, and the full disclosure, at the bottle share. I liked it so well. I said, next time I'm in Olathe, I am going to pick up those two bottles, or at least two of those bottles. And so I did that. And so let's pour some tequila. Let's nose them. And then we will get some notes and then some tasting notes. This happens to be now Easter Sunday. And I haven't had any tequila all day. So it's time. So let's start with Blanco. Oh, there we go. And let's pour a little Repo. This past Thursday, the Kansas City Tequila Hunters Club had a tasting with Lagrimas tequila and Brandon Cummings. That was an overwhelming success. He came in, he had what he had left of every expression up to the present last two. Just little bits in the bottles. He goes, you're not going to find this anymore unless it's, a dusty somewhere. For the original couple of lots, they're gone. There's nothing left. They've all sold. So unless somebody's got it on a shelf somewhere, tucked away in the back of their liquor store, or somebody's bought them and just cubbied, holding them away for a later time. Lot 1, lot 2, they're gone. Lot 2, there might still be some Repo left around, but all the Blancos are gone. So anyway, did that. That was a great time. We had about 25 or 30 people show. It was fun, and just really, really had a good time. Can't wait till the 16th. Kansas City Tequila Hunters Club will have a open bottle share at Old Shawnee Pizza. Check the YouTube channel. I will post on here the times. Excuse me. When that will be happening. And so that will be popping up over my face here in just a second. Meanwhile, we're going to go on and we're going to taste Primo. Like I said, I got to meet Pedro at CJ's house when we did a bottle share. Really nice guy. This is so thickened, it hasn't even developed legs yet. I coated the glass. They're just now starting to run. Wow. That's really good. I'm getting cooked agave on the nose. A citrus note. Just kind of a, can't tell if it's lime, orange, lemon. It's kind of like that citrus acidity. Let's see. Let's go. So originally, Primo, I believe, was made at La Tena at, what is that, 14? It's where G4's made. And then he decided to move to 1639, where he had a little more hands-on input on, hands-on input into the making of the tequila. So there's some subtle changes, which there's going to be a water difference. But this stuff is really good. This is really, really nice. Of course, it's 100 proof, so it's going to tingle in the nose. But the citrus and the cooked agave are basically what I get from it. So let's give it our first sip, and we'll see where we end up here. Wow. That cooked agave, citrus, a little anise, pepper. We'll let my mouth calm down a second. That 100 proof pops up. It's really good though. Burning's gone. I have the anise back of the throat. So really, overall, delicious. Of course, the more we're into it, the better off this is going to taste. Not to say that it tastes bad. It's just, now that my mouth has had its first sip of alcohol, which is going to allow me to taste some more on my palate. And we're still got a little bit of finish on the back. Not going to rinse yet. So let's go ahead and try this again. Yeah. Basically the same notes. Cooked agave, hint of citrus, some minerality, and the anise on the finish. Pepper now is gone. Mouth is used to the alcohol. That's really, really good. Let's go and we'll move to the Reposado. We got talking with Pedro, and got to hear about all of his mishaps in adulting. He had a company he was starting with a friend of his from college, kind of an IT tech company, and through a unforeseen accident, of course, he lost his friend and his partner and all the passwords to his partner's computer, which the software they were working on was locked in that computer for forever. I mean, they could have, there's always ways. But it would have taken long enough that they lost any potential clients that they had that they were lining up. So he kind of was bummed out, and his cousin said, "Hey, why don't you come work for me for a little while?" So he went to go work for Felipe Camarena at G4 for a while, and kind of learned the business, and thought, you know what, I need to get back into the family business. So he decided, with the help from his cousin Felipe, he started to develop the flavor profile for Primo. Primo goes back to his branch of the family's history. He's sixth generation. the first Pedro came and started planting agaves, blue agaves, in the highlands around Arandas, and built the first distillery, and one of the first to produce tequila in the highlands area. So, and along the way, mishaps happen. Somebody dies. Somebody's left with it. Who doesn't know what to do with it, and then ends up selling it. And that branch of the family then gets out of the tequila industry, and then later comes back in. So, that's fortunately, the nature of business sometimes. So, we talked about that, and we talked about who had bought the distillery. And it happened to be the Buenelos family that now makes El Mexicano. Back then, it was Cazadores, and they bought the distillery, and then later ended up selling, getting out of the tequila business, and then back into the tequila business just recently. So I think there's a little some other unfinished business going on there, but it's like it's water under the bridge. We're moving on. We're going on to do something else. Both of them are making really good tequila. I'm just sorry. This is better. So let's give a sip here let's do a nosing on this. So get some aromas off of this. Of the 80 proof Reposado. Ooh, wow. Cooked agave. I'm getting a hint. Getting a hint of fruit, and I'm going to say it's mango. Not citrus this time. This is a sweet fruit. And then I'm getting a hint of caramel. Let's give it a taste. Wow. Buttery mouthfeel. Cooked agave. I don't get that. I get a little bit of oak. I'm getting a little anise on the back end. It's really good. Really good. Trying to figure out that note. There's a little like tannins from the oak, and they go straight into anise. So it's really, really good. Like I said, the more you get into this, the more aromas you're going to find, the more flavors you're going to find. But this is a very nice, easy drinking tequila. I'm sure the 80 proof Blanco is I know it's the same way. I've already tasted it. But I really wanted to go for my collection. I wanted to go high proof and Repo. Probably, in the future, I will pick up the bottle of Blanco, regular Blanco as well. This has been fun. I mean, really, I've been looking forward to sipping some tequila all day. But this has got a wonderful mouthfeel, as well as the Blanco. I mean, you saw the glass. I sit there and twisted and rim, kind of coated the glass and then put it up to the camera. It didn't have any legs to it. It was that viscous, and it does coat your mouth really, really well. So, again, here's another tequila for you guys to look for. Primo is coming. We've got it in Kansas. We do not have it in Missouri yet. I'm turning the wrong bottle. Yep, there we go. There's the high proof Blanco, and the Reposado. These are wonderful, wonderful bottles. You need to try it. Whether you get a sample at your favorite liquor store or buy a bottle yourself and just take old Chris's word for it. It's good tequila. It is. It's really good. I wouldn't steer you wrong, because if you drink good tequila, it'll be good to you. Salud, my friends. And we will see you on the flip side. Again, Kansas City Tequila Hunters on the 16th is having a open club bottle share. I will, like I said, I've already posted it here on over my face, so you all will know when it is, and I will see you soon. I've got a couple ideas for a couple videos, maybe late in the week. This one's going to be midweek, because I got one. I had one for Monday. We'll have one for Wednesday, and we'll see what I come up with for Friday. Have not made the decision what I'm doing this weekend, so who knows? I'm not going tequila hunting, though. My shelves are full. I just got done rearranging them a little bit. If you see, I have all of the Carlos Camarena tequilas, that branch of the family on one side and Fortaleza on the other. And then at the end of the Fortaleza, I got the G4 stuff, the Peralta and G4. And then I got all of the 1146 stuff together. Then I have a few other. Then I have Siete Leguas and Arete, all the Zumbadors, all the Culturas, Tequilinos that I have, the Alto Canto. See, I really try to get everything kind of bunched up together. My little single bottles of this and that are down on the bottom. So for the bottle share on the 16th, I am bringing, for sure, Cultura High Proof, Blanco, and Repo. Sorry. Ramari, both Repo and Blanco. Those are with sake yeast, and that's from 1414. I'm bringing those 4 bottles for sure. Anything else? Haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. And again, drink good tequila, it'll be good to you. We'll see you next time, my friends. Goodbye. Adios.